Another trip to Allen Fieldhouse, one of many. How much are you looking forward to it?
Looking forward to it a lot. It's always a good atmosphere, a good time. Haven't been able to come up with a win, so hopefully we can change that this time. But looking forward to a fun atmosphere.
Sure, you have much larger goals, but how much would a win at Allen Fieldhouse be something you'd like to be on your resume when you're all said and done?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Kansas is always a great program. Obviously, they've been up and down sometimes, but at the end of the day, they're still a great program, great coach. Everyone respects them. So to go into Allen Fieldhouse and get a win is not easy. So it definitely means a lot, and especially coming off, I think my first year going down there, lost by 2 or 3, whatever it was. So I had a close one down there that I could have came away with, but yeah.
What year were you born?
2003.
I would say hasn't won in regulation there since 2001. How hard is that for you to just like to conceptualize? It's like you have an opportunity to do something that hasn't been done in more than 20 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, longer than I've been alive, so hopefully we can accomplish that, but at the same time, that just shows you how hard it is to play down there.
How well have you been able to manage everything physically since coming back, and how good do you feel at this point?
Yeah, I feel good. Obviously, throughout the season, there's going to be sorenesses and bumps and bruises from games. So being able to just manage those, or if I play a lot of minutes, just knowing that my body might not feel as good as a game where I play less minutes. So regardless, just communicating with TJ and Vic to get the right plan.
What do you feel is behind some of these slower starts in recent games, and what is it about that after halftime you got to flip the switch?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that we're really trying to work on is coming out a little faster. Obviously, our second half starts have been really good, but at the end of the day, you're trying to put a full 40 minutes together. So trying to find ways to come out a little more aggressive, maybe defensively trying to create turnovers and get easy points in transition so we don't have to play half court. But just finding little things to help us make runs early.
You think to the team your freshman year, I think you guys won a lot of basketball games on toughness and defense and grit. And now I think you guys still probably have a lot of that, but a higher talent and skill level at different spots across the floor. Like, how far do you feel like the roster's come over the course of that 4 years?
Yeah, I mean, it's the development and the recruiting has been amazing by our coaching staff, and obviously no hate towards the previous guys on previous teams because we were able to do great things. Even the year before me, going to the Sweet 16 and all of that. But that just shows you none of this could have been possible without the work of the first year's team and then my team as a freshman, and just continue to improve as a program.
How much do you think that, I know communication is highly valued, but is it still somewhat underrated on the defensive end, even in transition? I mean, how do you guys stay connected in that way? Because it seems like that is always an element of what you're doing beyond the individual effort, fighting through screen switching and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, communication puts it all together. You can play as hard as you want, but if you don't have that communication, you're not going to be able to work with the 4 other guys on the court. So just communicating can take a little off of the pressure that you have if you're guarding the ball, because if you know a screen's coming, then you're not going to get blindsided and get behind the play. So just communicating, being ahead of the plays, and you're able to fix little things.
TJ talked about preventing runs. What does it take to keep the other team from going on those 10-0 runs in a building like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to come down ultimately to defense, trying to get kills, trying to get stops. I feel like we did a great job looking back at the Purdue game of not letting them go on a ton of runs, sort of shutting out the crowd, because when you play in a place that has an atmosphere like Mackey or Allen Fieldhouse, if it gets going, it's tough to stop it, just like how Hilton is for us. So knowing if they make it a bucket or 2, or maybe we've had a turnover, to just kind of slow the pace down, don't let it get out of control.
What do you remember about the last team that won there in 2017? Do you remember watching that game?
Was that the Donovan Jackson hit a shot in the corner, I think? Yeah, obviously watched a ton of games over the years, but now that you're saying that, I remember that specific shot for some reason. Pretty sure Monte threw that, maybe a baseline pass or something, but so obviously that was a great team, and they were able to get it done. So it's been a while, but hopefully we can sort of pull that off and make something happen.